Hi everyone, this is Bama from Bama's Crochet Creations, and today we're going to take a look at doing the edge to edge stitch, which is basically the corner to corner block of stitching, but we're going to do it from edge to edge, from left to right, right to left, and back and forth, same as your regular crocheting. But what we're going to do is we're going to be using the half double crochet in this stitch. I did find one online. A woman had done it with the double crochet. She called hers side to side. So myself and along with a couple of my testers, we were going back and forth with trying to work this out with the half double crochet. So we've managed to, I guess, perfect it our way. And so I've printed it out. If you do need a copy, you can message me. I have sent it out, I think, to dozens already. I think almost 100. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to learn how to do that now with a video instead of the printed pattern. So what I need you to do is we need to do a chain of any length that you'd like, but it must be a multiple of 3. So I'm going to do 18. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what we need to do now is in the third chain from the hook, so we don't count this one here, the first one starts here 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do 3 half double crochets. 1. Sorry, doing this slow is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. 3. So I've done 3 half double crochets, and in essence we've created the first block. So then what we need to do is we need to skip 2 chains, and in the third chain from the hook we're going to start the repeat. So I need you to understand that right here, this first one that comes very close to the edge here is sometimes very hidden because of this bulk. So please remember to count that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a chain 1, and then we're going to do a slip stitch, or I'm sorry, a chain. So here I use markers on my first row of these. It just helps me out at the beginning. I don't use it throughout the project, but just the first row, and I'll explain as we go. So then in that first, or that same chain that we just did the single crochet, we're going to do 3 half double crochets. And again, we've just created the second block. Okay, so now we're going to repeat that from there again, counting 1, that little hidden one, 2, 3, and we're going to do a single crochet and a chain 1, and again I'm going to mark mine off because it makes it easy for me, and then I'm going to complete this row and come back when there's 3 chains left on the hook. I'm sorry, 3 chains left at the end of the row. Hi everyone, so I'm back and I've completed the blocks right up until I had 3 left on 3 stitches left there, chains. So I have the 5 blocks completed with my stitch markers in them, and now at the end of this row there's 3 left, so we count 1, 2, 3, and in the very last one we're going to do a single crochet and then a chain 1, and then we're going to work in the second chain from the hook. So we've got 1, 2, so this is the one we need right here, and there's a little bit of an opening there, you can see it. And we're going to start that one by doing 3 half double crochets in that one. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to, oops, sorry, and then we're going to slip stitch in this space that was created from that chain 1, and that's why I wanted to mark it, because I had a difficult time finding it. So we're going to do a slip stitch into there, and then we can remove that. Alright, so we've done the slip stitch there. Alright, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 3 half double crochets in that space. And if you're used to doing double crochets corner to corners, you know that there's a big gap there between the chain 2 that you do. But because it's chain 1, I wanted to mark that off to make sure that I didn't miss that. So there we go there. So we've completed that. So there's your second stitch. The first one was part of that first block, and there's your second block of stitches there. So again, we're going to slip stitch in that space there, and again my stitch marker came in handy, we're going to chain 1, and then I remove that there, and then do 3 half double crochets in that chain 1 space. And there we go. So the pattern is emerging. All right, so continue that till you get to the end, and I'll be back with you. Hi everybody, welcome back. So I've completed that row, and again I'm down to the very last section. Now what I'm going to do here, again, as I finish the other row, I'm going to do a, excuse me here, let's get some tension back here. I'm going to do a single crochet and a chain 1. And we're going to start exactly the same way we did in row number 2. This is the repeat row. You can do it as long as you'd like. So I have 1, 2, and in the second chain from the hook, you turn your project, you start again with the 3 double crochets. And in that chain 1 right there, where you had made from the previous row, a little more obvious now, and that's why I use my stitch markers on the first one. And you're going to do a slip stitch, chain 1, and you're going to do 3 half double crochets. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire pattern back and forth. Again, slip stitch in here, chain 1, and 3 half double crochets. We'll just complete this row here. And then again in the very last one, we're going to do that single crochet and chain 1, and there you go. There's your pattern. You're doing it one way, the other way, and back. All right, and then again we're going to turn the work, start in here, and we're just going to do it as before. 3 half double crochets, slip stitch into that first chain 1, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch there, and it's all falling together that way. Now complete that as many as you like. I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 rows, and I'll be right back with you. Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Bama. So in my sample, I've just made a small little block just for you to see. So now at the end we have this ridged edge. So what I've done for the final row to square it off is in the second chain from the hook, which again is what we started all the rows on, we're actually going to do a half double crochet. Now we're going to be working in the 3 half double crochets. All right, so in the first one we do 1 half double crochet. In the next one we do a single crochet, and in the next one we're going to do a slip stitch. And we've completed that, and then we're going to repeat that from the first slanted one. So we're going to do 1 half double, 1 half double crochet, a single crochet, and then a slip stitch. And there you go, it's kind of squaring that off a little bit. We're going to do a half double crochet, a single crochet, and a slip stitch. A half double crochet, a single crochet, and a slip stitch. We're going to do a half double crochet, a single crochet, and then a slip stitch. And now we've completed that block. Sorry, my tension is a little off. I'd really like you to know that doing a video is harder than it looks. I'm actually trying to keep my tension while holding my arms in a position that I'm not used to doing with crocheting. So here we go, and there's the block. I hope this video was very helpful for you. Again, this is the edge to edge. So we're going from left to right, right to left, but using the block of stitches as we would in a corner to corner. A lot of people are having problems doing the corner to corner. This is just a way to do the exact same stitch, but going from edge to edge. Have a great day. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me on this post. I'll be happy to answer them, or private message me if you'd like as well. This has been Bama from Bama's Crochet Creations, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. Cheers.